Alrighty, everybody. Are you all ready for this week's episode of Iron Gods?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, let's fucking see if my computer is ready to fucking play ball. Holy shit, I should have restarted this bad boy, like, as soon as I got home. Shit. We're chugging along today, fellas.
Oh boy, I know the feeling.
Anyhow, welcome back, ladies and germs, to this week's episode of Iron Gods. My name is Luke Kinney, and I will be your lovely host for this afternoon, evening, morning. I don't know whenever the fuck you're watching it. It's whenever you're watching it. And from your left to your right, you might see four fantastical little players. Starting from the left to the right, as I've mentioned, we have the Callistrian badass with a whip, also a magus, and what I always forget the Sentinel. Yes, our Callistrian Sentinel, Sarah Hitchkin. Say hello, Scott.
God, hot sauce is good.
Oh, what hot sauce you got now?
Just some generic Chipotle sauce.
Okay, hey, you gotta keep with the more quote-unquote vanilla of things so that the exciting things seem more exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Slanesh, you fuck.
And after that, we have a big, brassy, paladin-y boy, a follower of Sarin Ray. What is your fucking Peter Hastings? Say hello, Maddie, if you are there. Excellent. He's currently also cooking. He got home a little late, but he is here with us. He'll be here momentarily. He's pulling a fucking Leroy Jenkins on us. He's getting that chicken.
God damn it.
Hey man, old memes die hard, which is
Or
not
just
a Christmas
don't die.
movie.
It
Anyway,
is a
Listen
Christmas
here, you
movie.
little shit.
It's a Christmas movie.
we also have the rather ecstatic Terran Gates, our Esamari sorcerer. Say hello, Kyle.
Die Hard is most definitely a Christmas film. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, kids.
It is set in Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie. There is a very clear fucking distinction. Though, that being said, I am very for it being played during Christmas time to break, like, the monotony of the actual Christmas movies. Anyhow, and to finish it off, we have Von Warneyes Elnash, played by our own Charles Blair, but we call him Chaz. Say hello, Chaz.
Die Hard is objectively one of the best Christmas movies of all time. And it is a Christmas movie because if it wasn't Christmas, the plot wouldn't happen.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, this is the only time in your life, ever, that I'll ever say, "Good job, Chaz. Thank you."
You know, the one thing we can all agree on this Thanksgiving is you're sitting around with your belligerent uncles and uptight aunts.
I'm the belligerent uncle.
We can all agree that Die Hard is, in fact, a movie.
I mean,
It is one of the movies.
That's true.
It is one of the movies.
if you disagree, then like I
It is, in
don't.
fact, a movie.
Anyway, before we go off again on this fucking tangent, to repeat, we are Take 10 Gaming. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us that yummy share around with everybody you know that likes Pathfinder content. And without further ado, let's turn off the fucking lo-fi hip-hop. And then let's do our little intro, shall we? The intro after the intro, if you will. Okay, come on. Fucking work with me here. There we go.
That's what you get for trying to turn off the lo-fi hip hop.
Fuck you. Well, since somebody likes to be a smartass, I suppose I'll start this introduction with my own smartassiness. Last time on Iron Gods, a very ecstatic lover boy by the name of Terran Gates made Sweet Whoopi with a very nasty, masculine female goblin from space. Doing so, oddly enough, kind of saved the party quite a lot of strife, and they were able to find their way out of a trap that they had to put themselves in to avoid something that the stream has named the Muscle Cat.
Muscle cat.
The Muscle Cat.
I'm alright with that. It's a solid nickname.
Solid nickname. For the Blessed Ormvorax was indeed a feline creature and definitely muscled. But after escaping, they had to immediately finish off the thing that had chased him in there. After some good time of waiting, the mythic powers that the Iron God blessed upon the Muscle Cat had finally waned, and the thing was killable, honestly. So, it is now that we return to our heroes, who have had a bit of a discussion with our own AI, the, at one point, follower of the Iron God Unity, Cassandra Lee. Let me pop her up real quick. As soon as my computer wants to catch up to the fucking 21st century, holy shit. Come on. Oh, there she is.
We'll get there
Hold up.
eventually.
Get excited, everybody. There she is, our lovely little robo-gal. You might also notice that there's a new little window on here, players. Cassandra Lee's instructions on how to go upon this. This will be your little list of mini missions, as it were. She explains to the party that if we are to defeat Unity, a creature that is technically and literally becoming a deity, in order to do that, you must take out the thing that truly makes up its soul, so to speak, and that is its ego. Unity is as egotistical as it is logical, and it's the most powerful AI ever created, so it's pretty logical. So, in order to wound its ego, you'll have to go about Cassandra Lee's list of instructions here, and starting at the front might be the beginning of it. And she explains to a lot of you with her nice little robo voice. Let me see if this will function. Oh, right as the intro ends. Perfect. She says,
Unity, above all, adored one particular robot it referred to as the Overlord. Avalon was the only machine capable of housing Unity's full potential in a physical form. If we could somehow destroy it, we would deliver a terrible blow to Unity's morale.
The Overlord, you say?
Indeed.
Mayhaps you know where it's located.
I am not sure where it is located now. However, I do know a proper means of getting around the ship, the Divinity. Simple transportation might be far too slow and ineffective. The Starship Unity, the world ship, had in fact a means of rapid transportation, a monorail system. We would need to get to one branch of the monorail system if we were to get to the proper means of doing so.
Okay.
All
That
right.
sounds way easier said than done, but, we'll murder everything along the way or die trying.
Of course. I would expect nothing else.
Hey guys. Since Cassandra doesn't connect to the Wi-Fi, do you think she works through Bluetooth?
No, she uses Starlink.
Or, in this case, Blue Lip? Because, Jesus Christ, who put that makeup on her?
Does she have an Ethernet port?
That's
You all
a
are
very
funny.
personal question.
Is that an attempt at a jest? It seemed like one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was me trying to make a dumb, Bluetooth Blue Lip joke, but it fell.
That's
How do you
okay.
not
Somewhere
know any of
in
this?
here,
Are you even reading my
somewhere in
notes?
here, there's an "I like trains" joke, but I can't figure it out.
It's
I don't
me.
know.
I'm the
If you hang
joke.
out with Sarah, you'll find it.
At any rate,
There you
if
go.
we were to find the entrance to the monorail system, my sensors are indicating that the best path that we should take is through the primary engineering.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Does
Do
it
it.
have the monorail? No, it doesn't have the monorail on the schematic.
yeah,
But
no, it doesn't.
okay. Cool. If we're gonna go to primary engineering, then let's go, and hopefully we can lose.
Okay. Let's see. I used to have a thing for the carriage journey audio. This here.
Oh god, I forget Terran's still fatigued. Oh, he's so tired.
I'll remove that for now.
Oh no
I'll
no
say
no
you
no.
can rest. It's fine.
No. It's fine. It's the RP. It's the fun.
I get you.
I
Okay.
will suffer.
By your will. The carriage journey audio doesn't make any fucking sense in here. You all had to leave behind the Grim Wagon.
We will return for it eventually.
Oh, Grim Belt Snapper. You will be missed. Anyway, let's see. Is there any proper... Let's see some background sci-fi audio I can get going on here. Let's see. Here we go. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
I believe.
There we go. Excellent. Alright, cool. Now, I am going to roll a fun little list of encounters. Let's see here. Encounter roll, go! Wait. Ooh.
I don't like that.
I have rolled an encounter. So, time to see which encounter it is.
Hope it's the dragon.
Let's see here. Oh dear. Oh joy! Let's see how many.
Sounds fun.
You all are wandering your way to primary engineering when you are accosted by a group of 4 Myrmidon robots.
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck my life.
Let me see if I can get the. We're gonna do this in the theater of the mind, ladies and gentlemen.
My favorite place. Because no one can hurt me there.
I'm gonna do my best here in a moment.
I don't know. A couple things from some recent events seem to live rent-free in your head.
Indeed. All right, but as I said before, 4 robots. As you all are making your way down this very wide and spacious hallway, dim lighting your only source if you cannot see in the dark proper. 4 robots with extremely well coordinated tactics ambush you all at the same time, completely surrounding you. One on all cardinal directions, I guess you could say. What do you all do?
Do I kill it with fire?
How about you all roll initiative?
Fuck. We know what's about to happen. I'm about to roll really well, and then Chaz is gonna cuck me.
I wish I could
Cuck
press
me in
the
my
button.
mind. Oh!
Really?
Oh, looky there, Scott. You rolled above a 10. You're gonna roll shit all night.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh god, bud.
Goodness gracious. There's the Myrmidon. For those who don't know, the powerful Myrmidon robot. A big, squid-faced, laser rocket launcher jetpack creature. Quite intimidating. There we go. Okay. Do I have to roll for anybody?
Me, please.
And
Oh
Salt.
yeah, Chaz.
Still on phone.
Way to go, Chaz.
I will be home. In a little bit.
Every day your existence reminds me of the fact that we didn't die in a nuclear holocaust in the 80s.
Rent-free.
Alright, let's see here. Okay, yeah. From here, I see Taryn and Sarah have blown that shit out of the water.
Here it comes.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta fucking roll for Vaughn.
Here
For those
comes
who
my
don't know.
cuckening.
Vaughn has a tremendous initiative score.
And he rolls 3 fucking times.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
He can see the future.
He's got psychic powers.
There we go. Holy dog. Yes. One of those 3 rolls was a 32.
Motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. However, during this is the surprise round, so Vaughn doesn't do dick. However, I will allow you all to have not been completely surprised by these robots instead. So, Vaughn, you're going to be a little bit distracted as you're having a fucking fit during the surprise round. But
Yep.
everyone else, let's see. Sarah, what do you do? You're in a, as I said, a very spacious corridor. But there's like, I'm gonna say like it's like 20 feet across. The ceiling is 15 feet high, and the hallway just stretches on and to the north and south, and for a very long time.
Robots, yes.
Yes, 4 robots have deployed from either holes in the ground, blown up a section of wall to the side, opened up a door to surprise you all of a sudden, or the like.
I assume they have shields.
You would be correct.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll just shit my pants and go in there. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get targeted and blown the fuck up by these things because it happens every time.
I mean, you're not exactly wrong, but what are you gonna do, my dude?
Not die?
I activate the mono whip. I go in, rip roaring and blazing. I don't use any spell-like ability charges on it, but I do, however, use my gravity clip and the other thing, and I just whip things to shreds, trying to take out the thing's shield, knowing that if I can break the shield, they come down a lot easier.
Yes, sir.
They
Or
fucking
yes,
do.
ma'am, in this case. Since you were using the mono whip, its touch AC is only 11. So, can I get an attack roll as you run in?
Oofa doofa 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 doof. Blop.
Let's see here. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This, you slash into this thing, and you see the force field attempt desperately to hold and push back your attack, but your mono whip is literally powered by a deity, so, because you worship Callistria as one of her sentinels. So this thing, a combination of extreme technology and literal deific powers, force through the thing, shattering it, and just you see the force field in the blink of an eye shatter like glass as the mono whip slices through the glossite of this robot, and iron, steel, and glossite together slide apart as this machine is completely destroyed.
Nice. Here's a damage roll. With crit.
Yes.
Just 'cause I
Oh,
like to see it.
nice. Yes. We've got a. So even if so, for those wondering at home, how the fuck she just did that? We are now using a fun little system for non-boss characters or non-sub-boss characters called the minion roll system. This, if anyone is canny to this idea, we are not using the 4th edition D&D system where they have 1 health. It's a different one meant for Pathfinder that I've seen like third parties use. One of them is if you crit it, it is destroyed. If you crit it and it deals damage, it's destroyed. So yes. Sarah, you've one-shot one of the 4. Bravo. After watching that, Taryn, what do you do?
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, not letting Sarah upstage me, I think to myself, what would my celestial heritage do in this situation? Oh, I know exactly what they would do in this situation. And I cast Fireball.
Yeah, okay, so, how do you go about this?
So I kiss my gun through my helmet, and
One day we'll just have like a sit down stream where we just talk about all the inside jokes that we have.
explain the memes stream.
There's a 40. What was the game called?
It was
Deathwatch. It was the
Deathwatch.
The 40K's Deathwatch game. One of us, we're all Space Marines. One of us was a sniper, and to be like rule of cool, that player
It's
kissed
the
their
bullet.
bullet before shooting it, but he was wearing his helmet. So they just, instead of kissing it, they just went tink
Think.
with the fucking helmet. But anyway, okay. Continue.
But so like you see Terran's hands begin to glow red, and a small thing of fire develop in between his palms, and I just kind of will like finger gun it, and it just goes like a small bead to in between all three of the robots, and it just sits there for a second, and then just explodes.
Yeah, they're all going to fail. So let's see.
Cowards.
That will catch two that were rather close together and just completely obliterate them. Even though they... so the way with minions work, they have much less health. It's not one. It equates to... so if it's their number of hit die plus their con score plus any other, like, numbers that they add from being whatever they are. So, yeah, that's basically it. So these things have like 50 health maybe, but I mean, will you look at the numbers here? Yeah, no, it's less than that. So that will also destroy two of them. There is one left, and I think it's their turn now. Yeah, did I? What's that? Let's see. The Myrmidons rolled. Yeah, they rolled to go third. They ready their weapons, but they do not fire. Instead, I'm going to see something. Let's see. I'm going to roll a die 4.
Oh.
Okay. Vaughn.
Yes.
You like finally your conniption is like continuing. You're having like a strange vision of the combat that's about to currently happening around you right now. And one of the robots speaks to you, and it says,
Von Elnash, tell me, who is the deity you owe allegiance to, and why have you chose to worship them?
Oh fuck, that's a heavy question.
What?
they don't respond, and instead will fire at you.
Who is your god, and what does he do?
That will hit and deal 13 fire damage to you, my dude.
Ow.
Okay, I got that punched in. The other one is going to... It's going to run and attempt to grab Sarah. Here we go, Sarah. What's your CMD? Actually, no, it provokes an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yes, it does.
Twice, in fact.
Bop. Bop.
Oh, yeah, no, that'll hit. And both will hit. It runs up to you and gets slashed by your mono whip, and as it's attempting to grab hold of you, you hit it again. Can I get 2 damage rolls, please? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the thing attempts to bob and weave around your whip, and it reaches down to grab you, but you just kind of flip the whip at where your wrist is, and it causes the thing to go whoosh and take its giant, like, industrial clamp of a hand. It just
it's like reaching with an arm it no longer has.
Yeah, it then looks at it, and then in its distraction, you whip it again and just like sever the thing in two. There's a slight before the thing explodes, bringing an end to combat.
It's her!
Vaughn's gonna look at the rest of the party and he's like,
Vaughn, you're done
any-
having your conniption.
Did any of the robots talk to you?
That one said
No.
error.
I think they screamed
No, I
in
can't
pain
say
from
they did.
fireballs.
Isama runs over to you, Vaughn. She says, "Oh, Vaughn, are you okay? Did it hurt you?" Vaughn, you barely, like, it didn't actually, like, it shot at you, but in your kind of moment, you just dodged to the side, and it it gave you a little graze. With it's a little slight burn, but nothing more than that.
I'm fine. What's with weird shit happening to me? I got asked by a robot who my god was and why I worship them.
I mean,
do
have
you
met
really
you?
want to answer?
Did that actually happen?
Do
Did
you
you-
really want? Do you really want to get into this in the current state of being on why weird shit happens to you, my friend?
Yes.
Have
Yes,
you
Taryn.
Have you looked in a mirror lately? Have you seen
No.
those cold, dead, tired eyes?
No,
And
Taryn. I specifically try to not look in mirrors.
And the eldritch... Oh, is it because the eldritch horrors you worship?
No, it's mainly
It's-
because of the eyes.
Oh.
It's at that point that fucking Salt will say, "Surely it can't have anything to do with the fact that he worships an old one."
Oh, no, not at all, right?
These have nothing to do with them.
Everyone... You just see a bubble text box above Terran's and it says, Terran didn't believe that.
Alright. Let's see here. After a bit of marching, you all finally arrive, and I hope you all are ready for this. And, spoiler, you're probably not. But, you all finally arrive to primary engineering. I am currently putting your tokens on a thing for you. I hope you all are ready for some shit.
I'm always ready for
Absolutely.
shit.
Yeah, I'm having to fucking put down 6 character tokens.
Ready for some shit is my middle name.
Is
thought-
it?
I thought Warren Eyes was. Okay,
No, that's a moniker.
I see.
I love monikers.
I like
A good
monocles.
Of course you do. You fucking wasp.
Wasp?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know what wasp means?
Forgive me, my computer, for what I am about to do.
It's an acronym, Maddie, for White Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Wait, is that literally what that stands for?
Yeah.
Really? That's why they're called wasps?
Yeah.
Wow.
You learn something new every day.
Wow, I did not know that.
Oh.
Why
Well,
would I know that?
I don't know, man. Read a book.
I do read books.
I read books. Sorry that I don't look up things about wasps.
Look, I'm a wasp enthusiast by day, but a bee-themed superhero at night.
Shut
You
up.
Dr. Bees.
Motherfucker.
That's my character for Wednesday.
Indeed, be sure to watch our Wednesday stream. Instead of pirates, everyone's going to be playing as superheroes and mutants and masterminds. It's going to be a fun one.
Joke's on you, I want to be a pirate-themed superhero.
I mean, okay.
I'm not.
Do it. Be Captain.
Underpants.
Captain.
Captain.
Sure.
Admiral Captain.
Or
Cap.
Holy shit! I forgot to make the stream view the game as a player, and my so whenever you have to swap it from DM to player like that, it resets the thing for that version of the stream. And Jesus Christ, it is mad at me for doing that, but do it will, for I am the master here machine. Anyway.
You say
The
that.
robots are gonna love listening to that soundbite in
Yep.
fucking 10 years when they're punishing you.
What? Oh, lol. Lol. I'm gonna be
They're
like,
just gonna have it like, oh, sweet God.
alright, can you all see where you are? You are on the middle right of the map.
Yes, I do.
I will be able to see it as soon as I am home.
Yeah, you better fucking
Which is
hope your computer
soon.
needs plenty of RAM, because his map is large.
Yes.
Yeah, it's this is gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna have to beg you mercifully to move my character token with the group because
Honestly, I'll
I'll
be
get
very
lost.
happy to move everyone's tokens during this. But to move it along. Speaking of moving along, I can hear fucking
I
Chaz
apologize.
driving in the background. You're fine.
I apologize.
You're fine. Just drive safe. Anyway, you all get to this area, a ruined airlock. Metal crates are stacked to either side of this metal cave, while a massive pair of doors looms in the center of a metal wall to the west. In order to have gotten here, you had to exit, quote-unquote, Divinity proper and move through a tunnel that Isama found at the last minute. It seemed that the primary means of getting to... this is secondary engineering, is where you currently are. I said primary earlier. In order to get here, the main way of doing so was caved in, so you had to find another route. And luckily, Isama found a way. So, as I said before, this cave of glossite and iron opens up into a massive pair of doors that loom in the center of a metal wall to the west. Located meow.
Does it require an access card?
Let's
I
see here.
I think we have the cards for this thing.
It does, in
Oh, fuck.
I pull out my prismatic one,
fact. Da-da-da-da.
and I'll use it.
It will unlock the door. A simple
Well,
ding ding shows that the door unlocks.
I turn to Terran as I never doubt the heart of the cards.
And then it locks.
I think the heart of something else has doubt in us.
Yeah,
No,
I think
we have to be quick about it.
I don't. Can I just unlock it? Can I just pick it, bud?
And
But
if you
it's
want to.
Oh no, that was to Peter, who I imagine is still sitting there, like putting the card in, waiting for the ding, pulling the card out, and then the door locks again.
You ever have one of those stupid like card reading like locks at a hotel, and you have to try
Yeah.
several times to get the fucking thing to work? This is one of those situations.
Oh, I'll do it again.
The same result. It unlocks and then relocks.
Here, open the
You
door.
might
as soon
also.
as-
The door doesn't budge either. Can I get a knowledge engineering to identify what the fuck is going on?
Yes.
Beep boop.
You might also compare the card reader to the one in the hit game Among Us.
Anyway,
Some might say that this door is sus.
so it's also
I'm not
kind
one
of
of
rounded pyramid shaped with like a single window at the top of it. Anyway, you, Sarah, are able to identify this is it's not an error. This door is functioning exactly the way it's been programmed. Someone has designed the lock at the moment to like it should be working with this prismatic card. It should be working, but some failsafe is causing it to relock itself.
Oh, that sounds like a Sarah thing to fix or break.
Vaughn's gonna ask
Right.
Cassandra Lee. Like, does Unity have a sense of humor at all?
Let me get Cassandra Lee out. Yeah, you get her out and she says,
Is that a joke?
No, it's a genuine question.
Oh, no. None at all.
So Unity probably didn't do this.
Odds are very good that Unity did do this.
Why not just make it completely inaccessible then?
Apparently, if I was to guess, this section must be accessible to Unity's minions.
Maybe they have a special identifier of some sort. Hey, we might find a special card for you, Peter.
Have you not already come across a special card of sorts?
I have the most specialist card.
Vaughn pulls all of the spaghetti out of his pockets and then says no.
Can I get an intelligence roll? From the party, please.
Oh, okay. I thought you were specifically asking for the.
Oh no,
I rolled
just
2.
have the smart characters not roll it. That sounds good.
Taryn, you
I thought
remember.
he was.
Taryn.
I thought he was asking.
You're good. You're good. Taryn,
Insomniac.
you remember? Osman Zaidow had a special card on his person.
Oh, did he? Did I add it to my
Oh yeah, Peter. You know the special card you got off the shipbird.
I remember you
The
said you
techni-
added it.
thing? I
It
never
was-
saw one in his inventory. I asked you about it, but then
No,
he ran
pretty
away.
sure. I'm pretty sure it was mentioned.
I think it was when we killed him.
Yeah, like
I
when you
didn't see it.
slew him.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see it in the loot. I would have added it.
Yeah, no, I know you would have. He had a orange card on him.
Okay. Well, then
Yeah.
I will use
Yeah,
his
you remember.
orange card.
Remember I said that cards outside of Silvermount don't really work properly within Silvermount. Remember that?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take the orange one that he had and
Yes.
use it.
Yes, that will work. It will unlock and then it will stay unlocked.
I imagine Peter opens up his trade binder and I'm like, it's the orange one. It's that one right there.
But I have 2 orange ones, Taryn. You don't know which one they are.
Oh no.
One of them has a clear like symbol of unity stamped on it. He's like, I don't know which is which.
Which edition do I use?
There
Do I
it
use,
is,
the rare
do I use
variant.
first edition or do I use Divinity edition?
The full art.
Alright, I'm going to move you all along into the next room.
We're a bunch of
Large portions of the northern floor in this chamber have fallen away to a cavernous black void. Lubricants, paint, and burns stain every single surface. A humming mechanical device dominates the west beyond a low railing, tainting the musty air in a tang of ozone and heated circuitry. Beyond that, windows look out into a black void and a lighted structure that floats suspended in the void. Also, you see a giant fucking robot in here.
Smells like ozone.
I'm not surprised. I'm just terrified.
No, you're
Indeed.
Taryn.
A tremendous and fully functional annihilator robot
Oh yes.
stomps
I
its
need-
way over to you and then takes aim with both of its Gatling rail cannons and then doesn't do anything. It
I-
looks to you all. Yeah. Let me
Can I hide?
Let me zoom this in a little bit for the peoples. Annihilator robots are, I think, one of the, if not the strongest typical robot one can find. And the thing looks down, excuse me, looks down upon you all, and it says,
Insolent worms of flesh and bone. For what excuse do you have to intrude upon the great Unity's domain?
I hold up the orange card and say, multipass.
Yep. Taryn's gonna hide. After hearing
the robot
Peter's
just,
data
like, you
educate-
can see its giant one red oculus look over to the rest of the party for another answer.
Taryn's gonna hide. I'm going
Uh,
to fade into the blackness.
It looks to Taryn, and then it says,
You there, especially small creature. What
Aw.
is your name? Identify yourself immediately.
I looked at Salt and I'm like, I think he was talking to you. You're especially small.
Salt is fucking gone.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Turned invisible long ago and just
You
is hiding.
coward!
No, he's there. He's just not. He turned invisible.
Peter like looks to his left, like, hey, Salt. And there's just sweat
You,
pouring out of my body.
See, like, energy start to power up into Thing's tail, and it says,
Quickly, speak.
We are here to speak with the Great Unity. We're trying to find the monorail system for ease of access to speak with our goddess. We're human converts.
All right, give me a bluff.
Public, can you hear me? Please let this lying.
Can I give you a knowledge engineering check to know if what this thing's will save is like?
Yes, you may. DC 26. Yeah. Its will save is a 7.
Oh.
Chance.
Let's see here.
32.
The machine. I'm going to have to roll this. Here we go. It doesn't believe you at all.
Oh god, it rolled so good.
Yeah, it rolls a 44 against your bluff check of 32. The machine says,
Insolent flesh creature, you are lying to me. You have one chance to properly identify your reason for being here before I make you yet another piece of refuse in this disposal.
I mean, you're not gonna like our answer.
He might. Hold on.
the machine looks to you, Sarah.
I get down on a knee, and I take off my backpack, and I open it up, and I'm digging around inside it, and inside the backpack, unaware it's to him, I am angling the RoboJack to where that once I show it to the thing, it'll fire at him.
Okay.
I say, yes, we came actually to deliver this part to install over there, and it's right here, and I open my bag and fire the RoboJack at him.
Okay. You know what? Give me a, I'll say, let me think. What would that be? That would be a tricky little thing. Give me a bluff check. And I'll give you a +8 to the roll.
Ooh. Let me add in the +8. Wow.
Okay. Oh, wow. It does not see this coming. It is flat-footed and it's just not expecting this whatsoever.
DC 14 will.
Yeah. 14 will. Oh dear, I've rolled a 1.
As suggestion, I'd say power down or heat us no mind.
You hit the thing and the machine goes.
Blessed is the Iron God. Annihilator unit obeying directive.
And the robot deactivates itself.
Give Sarah a pat on the back. Quick thinking.
Isama putting away the mini grenades she had tucked away her, she had her 2 hands raised in front of her to show that she wasn't up to anything, but her other 2 hands were slowly undoing a belt of grenades behind her back, and she says, "Oh, thank goodness I didn't have yet another for a surprise attack. That was very good thinking, Sarah."
Vaughn blinks himself back to reality after being frozen for a moment. And is like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, Vaughn, you
were digging in your bag.
You were stuck in a little alternate reality for a moment, seeing a particular future in which this Annihilator robot began an attack, and it would not have been pretty. But here we are.
Began annihilating, you could say.
Wait, hang on. You were digging in your bag, and it was aiming guns at. What happened?
I mentioned from the RoboJack running to it as I'm spooling the RoboJack back together. I'm like, RoboJack.
Yeah.
These things are big and brawny, but they're not that smart.
This curse is a little inconvenient.
Indeed. Well, it's at this point you all will notice this is the first place that you've properly been in, aside from your dealings with the Blessed Vorax, aka the Muscle Cat, that is not lit at all. All the lights have been either deactivated, destroyed, or what have you. I
clap my hands twice.
Nothing happens.
Damn.
Peter has a source of light on him at the moment. Everyone that's watching from the stream will notice that there's a bit of a ring of purple beyond what seems to be proper color, that is the area that the characters with dark vision can see in. So, yeah.
Me?
That is how that works. I'm assuming you can see something, right, Taryn?
Yeah, I can see the ring of purple.
Yep. The thing in color is because Peter is creating light. He has a belt torch. He has an ever burning torch attached to his belt. But beyond that, you can only see in the dark. So past that, you can't see shit. And this room is very, very big. What do you all wish to do?
Well, I wish to look around and do so stealthy-like and see if there's any other big-ass robots that want to murder us.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna try and stealth around. I'm gonna be one pace behind him, not stealthing.
Gotcha. I mean, hey, that's okay. Okay, let's see here. Sarah, would you like to make a source of light on yourself?
Cast light on Salt and make him the light.
Okay, let me.
But Salt's invisible.
So that coward can't get away again.
Yeah, a source of light appears, like a little shimmer right behind you, Sarah, and says, "Good job, Sarah. I always believed in you. I knew you had a trick up your sleeve. I could feel it. Literally."
Oh, so is that why you turned invisible and scurried away like a little...
I never left. I was right here. Watch
Little
what you
bitch.
say there, sneaky boy.
What are you gonna do? Turn me invisible?
No. I'll happily find a reason to vow vengeance upon you. You do realize I'm a Callistrian creation, yes?
Yeah. Yeah. The aggressive horniness didn't give it away at all.
Salt chuckles to himself. Alright, let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Taryn, you and Peter will investigate this upper area and realize that it continues to go back, but the area back here is just... everything is utterly destroyed. There is nothing past there, but as I've mentioned before, just... everything's destroyed.
Okay. Well, no murder robots hidden behind this corner. And then I'll be sleuthing, like taking really light steps, and I just hear the heavy footfall of plate mail behind me. And I look to Peter and say, "You are truly the most unstealthy, loudest, most blatantly obvious thing I've seen in my days."
But I am protecting you. So, I give you a really hard pat. I've got that going for you.
But the stealth. Okay. All right.
But what do you do once you get caught?
I'm not supposed to get caught. I'm good at it.
At getting caught?
I go to the monorail.
Sarah, now that you can see this here, let me move this back down here. Can I get a knowledge engineering roll? Just to see how you roll. Let's see here. It's a DC 30. Yeah, well, okay. Wait, what is your bonus? You have a plus 36.
Plus 16,
okay.
plus
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
And then if I use the wand, another plus 10.
Gotcha. So you identify what this is. It's a fusion generator. This thing seems to have seen better days. Yeah.
Sarah's just staring slack-jawed at this thing because, one, in every book I have ever read, these are only hypothetical, and usually they require massive amounts of energy. And there's just one sitting here.
Yeah.
It's in disrepair, but it's just sitting here.
You looking at it with that roll, you know that you could get it working and not that difficult.
Nuclear physics. Not my strong suit.
What's physics?
Now you know what physics are, Taryn.
It's what
my
causes
bad.
your fireballs to have projection.
Oh,
And,
let me rephrase that. What's a nuke? Does it
that
explode?
thing?
Can I have it?
No, you can't have it. None of us should have it. It levels continents.
That should go in the museum for children to see.
No.
It's a cautionary tale. Or is it a threat?
Taryn, if you ever get hold of a nuke after we're done adventuring, I'm going to hunt you down and kill you.
Bold words to say against someone who will eventually have a nuke.
I'll hunt him down for different reasons. Says Saul.
I'll hunt him down just to watch that.
His Discord has borked. Okay. Let me type this in here.
Ah.
Alright. What do you all wish to do now? Do you want to move on?
Do I need to repair this for anything to work, or would me repairing it just give more power to Unity?
Give me a... Let's see, that's a good question.
Why don't you just make it...
I'll give you one more bit of information because you rolled so damn well. This thing, you can tell, would literally just power something. However, you can tell that there is still power running to this facility. How else would the door have opened? So there must be some sort of background, like power grid going on. But the fact that the lights are all off is probably caused by this thing not functioning. So, okay, he's coming back.
Okay, so, party, tell me what you think. I could get this thing running and it would make our lives easier so that we're not traipsing around in the darkness using magical light and or Peter. But it also means Unity has more control over this area of the facility.
I would then suggest us to meander in the dark. I don't want to give that 2-bit 1995 Windows operating system a chance to fuck us over even more.
What did you call this thing again, Sarah?
A fusion reactor.
A graviton reactor, specifically.
A gravity reactor.
Gravity squeeze.
Ton? Those sound like very destructive words.
I walk over to you. You, as a man, are made up of muscles and fibers and bones and stuff, right?
But not a brain.
Essentially. No, I have quite a brain.
Your muscles and fibers and bones are then made up of smaller bits of that material, right? But even those smaller bits are made up of even smaller things. And once you get down to the things that make up those smallest things, you can break them apart for tons of energy.
Indeed.
Like
an energy pinata.
Like what he does with Disintegrate, but a lot more powerful and without much finesse. This thing harnesses that power and turns it into energy that can be outputted into other sources.
If it's that destructive, why not make it explode and take out this whole ship?
That's what the nuke does.
I'm sorry, a nuke?
This is a fusion reactor.
Oh, lovely.
It's at that point Cassandra Lee chimes in, and she says,
That would be most impossible.
How so?
The ship is designed to prevent such things from happening. Even a catastrophic meltdown of the reactor, though it would have a horrific result on the nearby area, would absolutely not destroy the ship at large.
Plus, I assume this is just one of the many, many reactors throughout the ship.
You are correct. This is the reactor only to this deck.
Yes, it would take like a chain reaction of all the reactors going off at once to even have a chance to blow apart the adamantine and glaucite that makes this ship.
Indeed. And the ship is not a source of evil. Unity is the source of evil. Even if we were to destroy all of the divinity, it would not destroy Unity.
Yes, exactly. Chaos possessed ship, but not the good kind of chaos.
Chaos possessed ship? Yeah, question. What is Unity's, like, actual factual alignment? Is it lawful evil, or is it, like, lawful neutral?
Lawful evil.
Oh, fuck.
It's a
Oh,
robot.
so she is
It's a
evil.
computer.
Hey, man.
The part that I heard that I care the most about is the lawful part.
Indeed. Axiomatic, haha, or anarchic for you. Alright. What do you all wish to do next? You hear Isma call out from the southern portion of this area. She says, I found something, everyone!
Oh.
Tally ho!
God, I hope
Yeah,
it's
we'll
not
go
another
over there.
murder.
I'll move everyone as a unit.
Okay. Oh.
Tell us, old chap, what have you found?
She says, I think I found 2 different ways to go into the next area.
Excellent work. Taryn didn't find anything up top.
There's some doors over here, and a passageway here. I've not checked that area out, but I don't hear anything coming from in there, so I believe it's unoccupied. Sarah, were you able to get the generator working again?
Decided it's best to not do that, and just power our way through so that Unity has less control over this area.
Unity, I think, could just activate it if it wanted to.
Well, then more power to us.
Oh, then sure, give me 5 minutes. Just to make this easier, I will use a cast of the wand. Salt, give me a light. And a
Gladly.
cigarette.
Pulls out a
DC
lighter.
40 to get it activated.
One of those
Yeah, I'm
long
gonna-
cigarettes from Cruella de Vil.
Yeah.
Can you use the wand just to make this a fucking breeze? I rolled a 1.
You roll a 1 and still got a 47. So
I dropped
give me
the
2
wrench into the fusion reactor.
roll me 2 die 6.
Oh well.
It takes you 8 minutes. And in 8 minutes, you're able to get the fusion reactor working again perfectly.
Well, I lost one of my favorite wrenches. But other
I
than
look
that,
down. I look down at
Sarah.
my sundial watch and I go, Sarah, you took 3 extra minutes than you promised.
There's no sun in
the
here.
ship then goes.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Aren't you not supposed to drop extra things into those?
we'll cross
Why
that
not?
bridge when we get to it. It's probably just going to add more sizzle to the.
Bacon.
Power returns to the ship and all lights come back on.
No.
Huh.
See, much easier now.
That wrench was stainless steel, so.
Stainless? This economy?
My tools are exquisite.
Also, funny enough, stainless is the first thing that rusts.
Yeah.
Looking at you, stainless steel knives.
Hey, it says stainless, not rustless.
I want some rustless steel, please.
Okay. Which do you all wish to go through next? The passageway or the doorway?
The
passageway.
What do you suggest? Oh, there we go. Passageway.
All right.
We're
Allow
less
me
likely
to-
to get ambushed through the doorway.
Let me move everyone this way.
Yes, I will go first. That'll be the point.
I
Ta-da!
will go next.
So,
A door!
yeah, the screen is obviously not very exciting to look at, but this room, tools, machines, and supplies lie strewn throughout the place. To the northwest, a curved wall fitted with windows looks over an immense cavern beyond, within which a well-lit structure seems to float. And, as I said, this curved wall, it's a massive window. Like the entire thing is one thing. You see, let me see if I can move the camera to register this. Right about there, do you see me pinging?
Yes.
I see you pinging.
That is, you see a giant structure, as I said, floating in midair, and it's very well lit. There's lights coming out of it, and you do see there is, stretching south outwards of it, a bridge that seems to connect to the rest of the area you're in.
Oh.
You said it's like here, right?
Correct.
Is it magical? Can I tell if it's? Can I tell
No.
if? Oh,
It's not magical.
I guess that's why
It's
they use the
technological.
graviton reactor.
It's at this point, Cassandra will say,
Oh, I suppose I forgot to mention that.
What is that?
Mention what?
The way the divinity drive functioned. How to put this in ways you might understand. The divinity is very massive, but extremely light for its size. In order to have the device function properly, the divinity had to have a tremendous surface area to weight ratio, favoring surface area. Most of the ship is empty space.
Oh,
Interesting.
Huh.
So it's like a boat. But
You could
Or a
say that.
ship.
yeah, probably probably more of a ship. A ship is a wait.
Does
A ship
A
is a
ship
boat, but a boat's
much
not a ship.
larger.
Yes.
A
Does
boat
the
can
float-
fit within a ship, but this is something known as structural void. It is solid nothingness, a vast material created by the Androphans to allow surfaces such as this.
That is quite enthralling. You mentioned that this room was full of tools and stuff, right?
yeah,
Yes.
I noticed that, and hey, look, a new wrench. Who would have thought that?
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go like, oh look, a wrench. Here you go, Sarah.
yeah, roll.
everyone in the
everyone's
party
perception.
simultaneously hands a wrench to Sarah?
Yeah, funny enough,
Same.
I've rolled the initiative. Everyone beat it except Sarah, or not the initiative. I'm sorry, perception. There are you all amongst several other things. You find 5 nanite canisters.
Ooh, nice.
They were just tucked underneath the wrenches.
Also, this area functions as a production lab now that power has been restored.
I'm gonna take those
I don't
nanite
even
canisters.
know who you are.
Go for it.
I don't have the craft anything skills, so.
Do you wish to
useless me.
continue?
Yes. Do we go through door A, which is the one we're looking at, or door B, the one we were looking at?
Indeed, a door to the south is the only way out of here, other than the way you came.
I look back to Vaughn, who chose this room.
Yeah,
Vaughn looks at you and
Vaughn.
shrugs. He's like, I was assuming that there was not another door over here.
Oh,
So,
well, do
I
you
mean,
want
this
to go
kinda
through this door or
Throws
that
my
door?
plan out the window. We'll go through this one.
Okay. I will approach the door.
Just knock the phone
The
off
door
my desk.
is unlocked, and you can pass through it easily.
I look back. They must have looped around into the same location, so awesome. Now we have a lot of options.
Indeed, this way stretches into a significantly large hallway.
Do you know where we're at, Isuma?
I actually do. I remember this place now. Yes, I remember this place. The monorail station must be near. It's very close.
Which way?
Do
Down this way, she points to the west.
I start trucking.
you remember what these other doors are?
If
stopped.
memory serves, this is an engineering deck. Let's see if I can remember. I believe there was a garage over here.
A garage.
Yes.
Vaughn looks at Isma and looks back at Sarah and goes, "What's a garage?"
A housing place for large machines.
Oh,
It's like a
you need
stable.
you need a word for that?
Do you need a word for where you house horses? It's called a stable. Same difference.
That's fair.
Indeed. I remember the Androphans kept many of their light interior vehicles here for easy transportation of material goods.
Gimme.
Like a robot cart?
I suppose.
Like
Or
a robot
carriage?
horse.
Yes.
Robot horse.
A robot horse for the Grim Wagon.
I do
Upon
hope Billy
entering
and
the
Mandy haven't
area,
been eaten.
I would love
Fine.
putting a robot horse inside the museum.
you all enter the area, and as was described, this place does actually contain a small fleet of smaller interior vehicles. However, they have been picked clean. They're, like, anything useful has been looted off of these things, and pretty much only their shells remain.
Damn.
Also, some weird looking
They're empty.
vehicles.
Oh, It seems like someone's gotten to them before us, but why would Unity loot its own vehicles like this?
Maybe they ran out of pots to build our army.
I don't think that would be correct. At that point, Cassandra will also respond with,
The alien is correct. This place did not look like this last I remember, and Unity never had the issue of running out of spare parts. It makes no sense that this place is looted.
Maybe someone else
Unless-
got in.
Indeed. Perhaps the people who created that tunnelway that we got here through?
Maybe this is one of the places where adventurers managed to get to.
"Do you think that technically it got here?" says Isama.
I mean, I did use the
Possible.
technically guy's
Could be,
card
yeah.
to get in here.
True.
Although I think that was more of a Unity card than a technically card.
Vaughn, you discover this place is not completely empty. 2 riot shields seem to be left over, and they lean against the far side of a broken cart.
Vaughn will go. Apparently they didn't take everything though. There's a couple riot shields over there. Do we need those? Do you want to take them?
They statistically are adamantine tower shields.
Peter, you need a shield? Pretty big.
I can't use towers.
Oh.
Can't use them.
You know, throw them in the bag?
Sure.
Indeed, indeed. I return you to the hallway. Do you wish to continue forward?
Is forward towards the rubble or is forward towards this door?
That you can. Yeah, forward is to like the west.
Okay. I kind of want to check the door over there before we go.
Okay.
I know.
Then-
Vaughn's like, I know we have objectives, but this place is really cool.
Okay, let's see here. Whoop, there we are. You all enter into what seems to be just a simple office space, like a science office. There is nothing of importance in here.
Nothing of importance in the
Disappointing.
science office? Damn.
Yes, the place has been completely picked clean. Like
Maybe
there's
they
some like
technically did
tables.
get here.
Yeah, there's some tables and chairs and stuff overturned, but other than that, nothing. Oh, also like a skeleton. But
I assume this leads back into the,
All right.
one
Then
room.
down the
you are
hallway.
correct.
yes.
All right.
Down the hallway. we go.
Onwards, I guess. Yep.
We could go this way.
Until we find a new door.
That also went into the garage.
Correct.
Those are new doors.
Indeed.
All right.
Alright, everyone open one at once.
More
Alright.
offices? Are any of these doors labeled?
Yes. You find labels very heavily scratched out or eroded with time, and of course they're in Androphan, but a lot of you can speak Androphan, so it's not much of an issue. I'll just speed this along. You check out this area. It's just like a kind of little office space. This is yet another little office space here. Over here, that's a bathroom, and that's another bathroom. But one of those bathrooms has little wall-mounted toiletries, and the other one doesn't.
I must do it.
Our
I
less
must-
intelligent folk.
I must I need to go into one real quick.
Okay, just a second. You head on in. You can relieve yourself if you wish.
Oh no! Is this the stall?
No, that's just a wall. Like there's no like labeled stalls. It's just a thing.
Oh. Well, I walk over to a toilet, and as I just shake my head.
Excellent.
You see 3 shells on a pedestal.
Well done. But upon going through either this door or this door over here, allow me to have everyone in a proper position real quick.
Oh. Yes.
Bruh.
Hello.
Oh. That's why.
Overturn tables and spill food turn this eating hall into an obstacle course. An enormous humanoid corpse lies on the floor, and the remains appear to be half-eaten. As you all walk in, 3 tremendous ash giants are currently feasting and just making a giant, brutish mess of the place. They are having such a moment that they might not even notice you. So, can I get 1 stealth roll from the party?
Alright, I'll roll it because I'm the only one with decent stealth.
Okay. Beat a 27. You beat it. Okay, they don't immediately notice you. They're all like kind of huddled together. Let's see here. They are scavenging food, and you can see that they have turned a bit to cannibalism. There is a 4th giant that is, like, as I've said, a dead body on the floor, and half of it's been eaten. The things are like covered in blood as they're continuing to like just kind of messily chomp and slop away at the cadaver that they've created.
Vaughn leans over to
Gross.
Taryn.
Just like huddled over here.
Vaughn leans over to Taryn and points at the dead giant and quietly whispers, "That's not kosher."
It is most definitely unkosher.
Depends if they salted it.
That. Oh.
I mean,
also
I'm pretty
have
sure
to
the giant
admit,
was assaulted.
Upon giggling at your own little jest, one of the giants will kind of go and like look over its shoulder, go and jump up real quick and like start to. They look fucking horrified right now. Can I get a, let's see, initiative rolls from everybody?
Yes.
Someone can beat a 22.
I did.
Yeah.
Got a 29. Or a 23, that also beats.
So, Vaughn, you can see that these things are about to make a panicked charge on the party, but you also know that they need a round to locate, because you've caught them with their pants down. They have to get their weapons before they can actually go to fight. I'll allow you and anyone else who bested a 22 initiative to talk to these things before they attack, if you wish to.
They're cannibals. Kill them. Do it.
I can't speak giant.
Give into your anger. I think I can, actually.
Well, it's a shame you didn't roll high enough.
It's a shame that I also
I
can't.
guess they're about to just madly charge. If you can shout at them and say something is like interesting enough, you know what I'm saying?
Vaughn just kind of goes, wait, and he's going to attempt to roll linguistics to get them to understand, like, hang on, don't immediately attack us.
They speak common.
Oh, do they? Ah, okay.
Give me a diplomacy check of 36.
I can't make that.
Well,
I'll try.
no dice.
Yeah.
Everyone, select your characters and roll initiative.
Let's
Wait,
roll
keeping
again.
the one we just rolled?
Or are we keeping the?
Those are old initiatives, aren't they?
They're the ones we just rolled.
You just rolled? Oh, good. Okay. So we'll keep those, I guess. Let's see here. I'll
Sorry,
I
Taryn, you
rolled
don't
5,
get to keep the
22, and
27.
13.
Yeah, I swapped it back down to the 12.
Wow, that's pretty slow.
It's too
Slower than me.
Yeah, I rolled like poopy.
Terran's just
poopy.
shitting his pants. He's too busy shitting his pants.
You see the things grab up their weapons, and then they all shout and they howl in broken common, and say,
We no go back to the League. We eat you instead.
so.
Oh.
Lord.
Yeah, the audio thing isn't working properly.
Well, ding dong, the League is dead. The League is very, very dead.
Indeed. Alright. Let's see. Vaughn, you are staggered. What do you wish to do?
He'll say we're not with the League. So we're not with the League. We don't have any affiliation to the. We don't like them. They're gone.
Do you wish to make that as like an actual action attempting to calm them down?
Yeah. I'll try. I mean, it's probably a
Okay.
failure of a diplomacy roll again, but that's fine.
As a standard action, you will attempt to calm these things down. Can I get another DC 36 diplomacy?
Yeah, you can get one. It's not going to be high enough though.
A 16. Yeah, they don't seem to give a fuck.
Yeah, Vaughn tried.
Let's see, which Ash Giant? This one, right front, is going to shift forward and swing at Isama with its tremendous club. Here's what these nasty things look like. They are advanced Ash Giants when the computer decides to finally show it. Ah, yes. Delicious.
Vaughn's like, I bet they don't even care as they just move in on us.
Indeed. Alright. Take this, Isama. Your AC is 28. Wow. Yeah, that fucking hurts. Let me see. Let me punch the numbers in. After that will be Peter. What do you do? Maddie, you are muted.
Oh, you are correct. I'm going to move in and attack the one that just attacked Isama.
Okay. It has an AC of 29. What do you do? Exactly.
I'm gonna give it a slash.
Okay.
Hiya.
You run up to the thing and it bludgeons at Isama, who is able to nimbly dodge to the side, cratering the glossite under her. And as you do that, Peter, you slash at the thing, and it has a tremendously muscled arm, but you cleave it clear off of the creature. It goes like holding on to its now oozing stump that is just gushing this fungal-like blood onto the glossite floor below. It is effectively defeated. Isama is going to shift back and shoulder her rifle and fire at the one in front of her. She says, there are some creatures that are just not worth it. Yeah. She is going to just riddle this one with bolts of cold lasers, and just the thing will fall to the ground, and its nasty hide that it's just writhing with all sorts of pustules and nastiness is going to turn like a solid blue as it begins to like crystallize with ice. Salt will wait for Sarah. Sarah, what do you do?
Go get him, killer.
Me?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
He's going to
Go for the face.
go in here. Let's see here. Let's see. Chaos Blade. Is that a, Let's see, that's a standard action, right? Yeah. He is going to just sting. That will actually miss. And then he will fly back.
Trade places. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and schwagow. The sound I'm making right now to make attacks. Mono whip.
Nice. Yeah, that will hit its touch and sweet fuck. 20 damage. Let me calculate their health real quick. They barely have that much health. Yeah, they've got just a bit more over that. It's a con mod of 8 plus their hit die. So 22 is their health, unless they also have toughness, which they do not. So, yeah, that will almost kill the thing. Let's see. That Ash Giant is the last one to go. He is going to, in the same broken language, say,
Never back to the League! Never back!
And it's going to club at you, Sarah. Holy god, these guys are good.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, the first will hit, but not... The second will hit, but not crit. And the slam will miss, so you're dealt 23 damage, Sarah.
Nice.
Taryn.
Okay. Let me take a look. I am going to just cast... I'm going to shoot it with a... We're going to move just in front of Vaughn, and then I'm going to shoot a lightning bolt at it.
Yeah.
This man's burning a whole ass lightning bolt.
Oh, well, look at me!
Haha.
Yeah, it will evade that rather well, but it tries to go. It looks at you and says,
No! League magic! League
as it is just fried to a crisp, and a bolt of electricity just bores a hole through its center. It is kill.
Damn belligerent oafs.
Yeah, when it's like, oh no, League Magic, I'm like, power! Unlimited power! As I'm just like cackling as I'm shooting the electricity. I'm like, oh, this is a little fucking evil. Oof.
Hell yeah.
I like to imagine that thing popped my shoulder out of place.
Yeah.
And you just see like the bone magically pop itself back in and my arm gets back to work.
Indeed,
Thanks to Salt's healing.
Your fast healing will trigger.
I was kind of hoping they might have some information about threats in the area that we might avoid. Like, do you think they did that to the other Ash Giant, or something else?
I think that cannibalism was the real monster all along.
Isama will say, they were rather large, but I doubt that they could have made it all the way in here by themselves.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that when the League began pilfering here, they probably left them here to, carry some heavier equipment or whatnot, but...
You also see Isama go... she gets into such a nasty coughing fit that she has to rip her gas mask off. It's one of the few times you've seen her without the mask. And she begins coughing into the back of one of her hands, and when she pulls it back, there's some black blood on it.
You okay? I will roll.
Give me a heal check.
Yeah.
Isama is nothing without the mask.
Heal.
Yeah. Ash giants carry diseases. She was struck. The Ash giants' attacks expose a virulent sickness, and in this case, it's ash leprosy.
Oh, that sounds fucking lovely.
The way it works is once per day after a minute, she will take 1 die 2 con damage and 1 die 2 charisma drain. It hasn't affected her yet, but she has now taken in a disease. Not a fun
A
one either.
disease. Let's see. Which mercy? Did I grab that as a mercy?
I think you did, man. I can't remember.
I do have diseased!
Nice. Okay.
Alright. So, let me look up. I can't remember exactly.
It's your level. Your level plus a die 20.
I'm is it just a roll?
I think it's a caster level check. Yeah. Versus the DC of the disease.
I'm looking it up right.
It's something versus the DC of the disease.
Yeah. Paladin's lay on hands abilities acts like remove disease using the paladin's level as the caster level. Okay.
Yeah. All the
So-
mercies work like spells that get rid of stuff.
So 1d20 plus 16.
Yeah.
Alright.
I tried looking it up for you, and my computer punched me in the fucking mouth for daring open up another
Hey,
tab.
I did it.
Hey, look at you! You make it actually. You
Right
put
on
your
the
hands on
money.
Isma, and her breathing goes like that raspy, like sick throat, and she do that, and she
Tell her to stop it.
she pats you on your large armored chest and says, "Thank you, Peter," and then
No
puts
problem.
her gas mask back
Pat,
on.
pat.
She doesn't actually move that much. She's fairly strong. Like if you like try to like brazenly pat her shoulder.
No. She's a female. I gingerly pat them. I harshly pat Taryn.
Yeah, I mean that's just because it's Terran. I don't think it has anything to do with gender.
I mean, you're correct, but
If you wish to loot the area, each ash giant has a they each have large hide armor and a huge club.
yeah, I don't want to touch anything they're holding.
Same.
For real.
Yeah, the fear of ash leprosy, which sounds fucking horrifying,
Yeah,
is
it's
a
pretty
big
rough.
deterrent.
It's pretty rough. It's the reason they look the way they do. Yeah.
Okay, I figured out what the issue was with Ozum's key. In the loot, it was called Ozum's key, and that was it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So we thought it was like an actual key.
Lol.
Gotcha. Because it's in my bag of holding right now. See?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sir. All right.
That's the confusion.
What do y'all wish to do?
Um,
Bond's like, is that a hole in the wall over there?
Yes. That area, leads into a like kitchen area. Like you're all in a mess hall at the moment, like a cafeteria,
Oh.
and that's a kitchen area.
Gonna
yeah,
run
let's go
over
check
here
that out.
and search for goo tubes.
There ain't a damn thing in there. That place has been
Shit.
beyond ransacked.
Shit.
I wonder how long these ash giants have been here.
they have to be for a while. They've resorted to cannibalism.
I don't know that. I feel like the ash giants probably weren't the people that emptied the kitchen.
Yes.
And probably weren't the kind of people to really consider the consequences of cannibalism.
I was hoping.
Can I get a survival check?
Ha! We all look at Isama.
Lol. Let me.
We would be
roll that
lost
for her.
without her, literally.
Lol. Let's see here. 27. Yeah, Isama checks out the room and then from the size of them figures out this must have happened, I don't know, a week or so ago? They must have been holed up here since then. Yeah, it would be around the same time that we defeated Osman.
I wonder if the Annihilator was somehow listening to Osmond, just how they got back here, and then since he's out of the picture.
Indeed. Well, We are rather close to the monorail station. Should we hurry along?
Sure.
Alright, let me move everyone. And right at that, when you all decide to kind of shuffle along to the next area in particular, is when you all get turned to this room. Da-da-da-da. Let's see here. Old benches, and many of them broken into fragments, adorn this room. And to the south, a large metal cage sits atop a metal wedge. Isuma then kind of exclaims, all excited, well, "This is it! This is the monorail station!"
Nice.
Here.
Where's the
here.
monorail?
Understand, mono means one, and a rail is usually something that
Oh
guides.
yes, it's a an automated carriage system, but without a driver, I suppose. It's a device that can transport you rather quickly.
Ah.
Oh, sweet!
It
I need one of
runs
these.
along a single rail?
Yes, that
It
one.
doesn't
She
even run,
points at
it
the
kind
thing.
of floats.
Yes, she is correct.
Interesting.
Let's see. The monorail car in this area seems inactive and not sabotaged, but upon investigating it, Sarah, I'll just kind of move you over to it so that you're checking it out. You can tell that the device has been rigged in such a way that a part to the machine is missing. Without this part, you just won't be able to get it to work.
Fuck.
Oh.
There's a door here.
Damn.
Maybe the controls are in here. I point to this door.
The
You
flim
also
flam of
see
silicon is missing.
the rail. You're looking. You can tell a series of panels on the wall in a Droffin list off things such as secondary engineering deck, habitat pod 1, security sector, and several others as it goes down a list.
Wait, Habitat Pod 1. That's one of the places where the Zealots are at.
The who?
Yeah.
The goons that worship divinity. There's supposed to be a cloister of them. I remember Cassandra saying that.
Indeed.
So if we get this monorail up and running, we can just start knocking out some of her emotional support systems.
Ah.
Very astute of you, Terran.
Well,
Taryn puts his finger into his cheek and twists it.
Unity's emotional support animals are people.
tell me, Cassandra Lee, the habitat pods are all controlled, correct?
That is correct. The two that are functioning are still, yes.
Now, could we go to the control center and somehow pump in some knockout gas?
That could potentially be done, though I strongly doubt that enough could be pumped into the pods. They are tremendous in size, and a substantial amount would be required.
Could
But
we?
I'm
ins-
sure. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Vaughn's like, could we instead remove the air that's in them?
Again, they are tremendous in size, and doing so would absolutely alert Unity to any wrongdoings on our part, and it would probably take action. No, something far more immediate would be required.
Ah, yes. Fireball. The entire chamber.
Indeed, fireball, that would work. If it was applied to the correct area, of course. Though I doubt you could create one large enough for an entire habitat pod.
I could have had one of those, what was it, nuclear weapons that Sarah was talking about.
Yes,
That
that would
sounds
do
like-
it.
That sounds like a challenge, Taryn.
Well, you know what they say about me and challenges.
You run away from them?
Absolutely.
That makes Isama giggle.
Why fight something when you can run away from it and have your friends deal with it later?
Yes, this is all well and good, but we can't do any of this unless we get this monorail system working.
That's right. We do need that part.
Yes, the Flim Flam Oscillotron.
Plus,
But there's-
there's even more of this engineering deck. It continues down
What
the
is
way.
what does that look like, Sarah?
You don't want to
Um,
ask Sarah about what her toys look like. Trust me.
Like a sprangled Glamber Whoozits.
A Wamble Flopper, or whatever the fuck.
Plumbus.
Some little goofy. One of the what does fucking Ariel from The Little Mermaid? One of the like many gadgets.
like a fork. She
A
calls
dingle
something.
A dingle hopper, whatever.
See, I was thinking like Sarah was describing some of the toys from The Grinch Stole Christmas.
No, but at least two of the things I've said are the names of my personal toys.
Also, if we were to
God
ask
help you.
the favorite Christmas movies, the Jim Carrey How the Grinch Stole Christmas, that one's mine.
Mine's
is,
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
And then
no,
subsequently
How the
returned
Grinch Borrowed Hanukkah.
My favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard.
It's not a Christmas movie. We're not going to
Nah,
get
we're
into
not
that.
getting into this. Okay, we had this discussion earlier.
It's very clearly.
Alright. So, what do you all wish to do?
What's the store?
Which one?
The one right in front of me.
Oh, this one? That leads into the mess hall.
Okay, never mind. I figured since it's by the monorail, it might be the monorail control, but...
No, the monorail control like is in this little area
Well.
here.
The only
Vaughn.
other door is right here.
Vaughn's like, so Sarah, do you want me to just point out every like shiny electronic
Vaughn, hold
thing
on.
that I
Hold
see?
on. Hold on. Here, I make an arcane mark of it that you can see on the floor.
Ah.
Looks like that. Or at least similar to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll call it the Dingle Hopper. You need.
It looks like the
this is-
Steam logo.
All right.
Yes. I dig that. All right. But yes, Peter is wishing to go through the door to the north.
Yes, it's big, it's boating, it's probably got stuff behind it.
Oh, it's big? Oh yeah, Terran's there for it. Big doors normally mean cool shit.
Does it open?
Let's see here. Let me make sure. Let me check the stuff.
Well, yes, Peter, it opens. The door, not a wall.
Yeah, the door is not locked.
I will open it.
Okay.
That's a bad sign.
Let me make sure I have the right thing here. All right. Now, remember when I mentioned that open void?
This
Yeah.
is the open void.
Yeah. A cold wind blows up from the black depths of an immense dark cavern. A structure floats in the center of the void with lights shining here and there from its windows. Condensation on the unseen ceiling above creates a constant slow dripping, almost as if it were like rain were falling within a cavern.
Do I see Magneto sitting in this cube from X-Men 2?
I know, right? No. This area, as you are looking around, is fucking vast and empty. And the only real thing in here, as I said, you can like look over the side. You don't see the bottom. It just keeps going for quite a while.
Wonder
Don't
how
stop to
big
stare.
this is.
Because if you stare
Your
into the
voice
void,
like echoes as
the
you
void
speak.
stares back.
As you all take a step forward, a little bit of da-da-da-da here. That and that immediately deploy as turrets take aim. So
Shit,
yeah,
Open the next door.
the turrets are immediately going to begin firing. Can I get an initiative roll from everybody? If you can beat a 27.
Ah.
Alright, Terran.
All right, Terrence,
All right,
time to
Terran.
shine.
Believe in you, Terran.
Please don't shine like a turd.
Wait, Taryn, are you there? Kyle?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I had push to talk on. I stepped away for 5 seconds to run to the restroom. I missed
fine.
something. I'm scared.
Yeah, you've walked forward. There's like this bridge that's leading to, as Maddie's put it, that like one structure floating in the vast void, like Magneto from the second X-Men movie.
Okay.
Like you can't see the bottom of this like void, and just this one structure here is floating, just over nothingness, and that deploy as 2 turrets and begin to take aim. I've rolled their initiative. They got the highest one got a 27. If you can beat a 27, I'll let you move first. And if you can move first, I'll let you go through that door before the door. Nope. Everyone's getting shot. So I've actually made a thing for this. So, Peter, what's your touch AC?
My touch AC, you ask? I'll tell you what my touch AC. My touch is 14.
Haha, take this! You take what's your fire resistance?
It is 8.
So you take 9 and then 5. So 14 fire damage. Salt takes none. He's immune to fire. Isama will take 30. Who's next? Vaughn. Take 26.
Those rolls are higher.
Yeah. Let's see. Taryn. Have 27.
Why are the damage going up?
And then Sarah. Have 31.
Yay.
At least it was the Sarah and not
And
me.
then the second turret does it.
But it rolled lower.
That was just a test to see if you guys could get away. It's a trap, is how it's functioning.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
yeah. They automatically reset every round though, so you best be moving. So here we go. Peter. Let's see. Yeah, those are gonna hit 1 and 5, so 6.
I take
Isama?
20 total.
Yeah. Isama is going to take 30. Yeah, she's hurting. Vaughn. 29.
Ow.
Y'all lucky they're not critting yet. Taryn. Let's see, we've got 26. Salt is
Stop.
immune. And Sarah. Sarah, what's your touch AC, Sarah? Sarah.
Scott.
Sarah.
23.
Say again.
23.
The second attack misses you. So 11. Have you not been calculating the damage, my dude?
It's in there. Does it not show up for you?
No. Oh, what's your health
74
currently?
out of 116 for me.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's that. You all have something you can do now, if you wish.
Through the door.
Door.
You all just... you get to the door and it's fucking locked.
I pull out the prismatic card.
You want to use that one?
I pull out... Oh no.
Which one are you going to pull out, my dude?
The prismatic covers all bases. I think
Yeah.
that other door was only for Osmond. So, yeah, prismatic.
Alright. Final answer?
Yes.
It works. You all get to the door, you're like, it's the one you're used to grabbing. You love to push the door, and like the second row of people just push through. And you all get there, the door slams shut, and you hear the lasers continuing to fire. And that's when these dudes who are like working on stuff and on like computers and things and terminals, just busily kind of working away with like weapons and checking ammunitions and stuff, they just freeze and slowly turn and look at you with horrified faces.
I say, ease. Ease.
Wait, are these people?
Are these people?
Yeah, humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say.
You see them like holding onto guns, but they look mortified that you are in this room right now. In total, you see 3 in the room. Vaughn, once again, give me a caster level check real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. you can tell, like, you see a vision, they are just in a panic, go, "Ah!" and just will pull guns on you all. So you can translate that information to the party, if you wish.
They're gonna try and shoot us.
Somebody, if you wish to defuse the situation, feel free to.
I will. I'll say, ease, don't draw your weapons, we mean you no harm.
Give me a diplomacy check. Let me see what the DC will end up being. It will be, let's see, 13 plus 20, 20. This is gonna be a hard one, I'm gonna lie. Yeah, this is gonna be a, let's see, 20, 30, 20. What's your diplomacy, my dude?
23.
Okay, yeah, this is still gonna be pretty fucking hard. 35.
Okay, I got a 42.
Oh. I see. You say that, and they still draw their weapons and shakily take aim, but they don't fire, and they say, how do we know that you're not, how do we know that you're not followers of Unity? How do we know this? Tell us now!
I'm gonna raise both my hands in the air. It's like, wait, you're not followers of Unity?
Give me a perception check, party.
Yeah. I have decent perception now.
These guys have symbols of the Technic League on them.
Oh. It's like, oh, you're Technic League. Well, we don't like you, but we also don't like Unity. So...
I like Unity less.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Friend of an enemy is my friend too?
Give me another diplomacy check, DC 35.
I got a 33. Someone assist me.
Sarah, you spoke second. Yeah, there you go. Okay. That will work, I'll say. This technically commando up here will bang on the door here and say, Lady de Solace! Lady de Solace! And the door will open, and this woman will step out, followed by a ash giant. As
hello.
she steps out to look at the party, let me pull up a proper thing of her so everyone can see. What the hell is her name? Boop. She's an interesting figure, in fact.
She's got an extra arm?
Yeah, she has a third arm. It is robotic. And you also see an
cool.
ion stone floating above her head.
Oh, you're technically
That's
captain.
cool.
Okay.
Can I get a knowledge local check, DC 23, but it's only a DC 13 for Vaughn?
I still fail.
Lol.
Well, it's like, that's a captain.
Womp womp.
I don't know which one, though.
Could Taryn have helped me?
Say again?
Could Taryn have assisted me?
Sure. Yeah. You all remember, whenever you were going through the Technic League base, that you found, like, you knew of a list of them, and there was one, Sela de Salas, who was a captain who had been missing for quite a while. She had made her way into Silvermount and just never came back out. She steps out and she says, Well, not a fan of the technic of Unity, are you then?
Of course not.
She is moving with very careful steps, and she does have a weapon drawn.
Whenever combat starts, if combat starts, let me know how much I've healed for.
I mean, I'll just say that you're full health again. Every minute you get 10 health back, so it's been like 3 minutes at least, so you'd be full health again. But yes, the woman with the you just have such a massive knowledge engineering. You know that she is wielding something called an X laser. It's a very unpleasant weapon.
Sounds neat. What's it do?
Is X gonna give it to us?
It will.
No, she's gonna give you the
Let's
axe.
That's scary.
Chaz, with his encyclopedic knowledge of Pathfinder, knows exactly what this thing is capable of.
That's scary.
But yes, Sela will wait for your response.
I didn't hear her question.
Same.
She'll continue. We hear that you are not fans of Unity, but you are also not fans of the Technic League. Do you care to explain what you mean by that? And then she'll like nod to the commandos, and they'll just re-shoulder their rifles and await your response.
Well,
Would you
main
like
gripe.
the truth?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell her the truth.
Okay.
The main gripe is the tyranny that has gone through this land by subjugating the people and overthrowing the Black Sovereign.
Yes, but we dealt
But
with
that
all
has
that.
been rectified.
Yes, your current
Wait.
captain is wow, God, the
Did you
ice
just
witch.
say overthrowing the Black Sovereign?
Yes.
Do you care to elaborate?
Oh, you've been in here a while.
Wait.
Oh, that's
How
right.
long
She's
have you been in here?
How long have you been in here? I
Yeah.
would say it's been quite some time. Who are you people?
we are Pathfinders, correct?
Path
No.
adventurers, then.
We're not. And we're
So,
adventurers.
have you
Adventurers.
just stumbled in here by slim mistake, then?
No, we came here intentionally.
We're here to.
Then why are you here?
We're here to
we're
kick
here
the
to-
shit out of Unity.
You're
Yeah,
here
that.
to kill God.
Everyone in there just kind of blinks, and they just look at each other. And Sela just says, "You're here to kill Unity."
Yes.
You...
Look, if you're questioning our credentials, this man, I point to Terran, said he 1v1 the Black Sovereign in glorious melee
You mean
combat.
point to Peter.
And
I
one.
mean, Peter. And won. And
at that, give me a diplomacy or intimidate check, whichever you prefer.
Oh,
This one is extremely easy. And you blew it out of the water. Yeah, well, actually, no, it wasn't super easy. It was a DC, what's her? It was a DC 24, so yeah, you've actually, you've just made it, but you did it. She says, you've actually, Kevoth Kul is slain.
Yes. No, he's not
No,
dead.
Lords, no. He's too important to die.
What is going on here? Everyone
Oh.
drop your weapons immediately. And they all kind of like take an ease stance. And then she will say, "The rest of you, come with me. I would like to have words with you."
Okay.
And without waiting for a response, she'll step through this door.
Do.
I whisper under my breath, "So to find out which one has the best
Eh.
ass."
Oh, there we go. I got it through.
As we're
She probably doesn't want me that close.
I was gonna say, as we're moving up here to the room, can Vaughn pull out a trauma pack and treat some of his laser wounds?
Absolutely.
Let's see what. Let's see if this works. What did I roll? 27. So 16 health. Nice. That's a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. You can go ahead and do your thing with that. I'm gonna just be moving everyone kind of in here. There we go.
Only 8 at that time. Vaughn's literally like just sticking little like basically like Orbeez in his wounds that seal them up. It's like
Gotcha.
that one hurt.
You
Stuck my
pop this
finger
up
a little
for
too
the
far.
stream as well. Yeah,
Yeah, you
big
could-
boys.
You could let me roll that. I have a higher health heal check for you.
Probably, but Vaughn's not gonna bother you.
Anyway, Sela walks up to a small little end table and opens up a bottle of what seem to be spirits, and will pour. Well, the Ash Giant actually will pour some into a glass for her, and she'll pick it up with her robotic arm, and while rubbing the bridge of her nose and kind of massaging her temples with her other hand, take a pause from that to then pour the alcohol into her mouth, and she'll brace from the slight burn of it, and then turn to the group of you, and then she'll say, "Now, please, if we could." And before she starts speaking, I'll mention this. You see this here? This big blue thing?
Yes.
That is a window. And you can see across the way, it seems to go to a door of sorts on the opposite length of it. There's still, like, as you can see, just like the infinite void below and above it. But it's like a window that looks out into that said void.
Interesting.
Desks and chairs have been pushed together into makeshift workspaces, forming a sort of scrounged-together laboratory. The sense of chemicals and ozone burn the air, and an enormous shimmering pane of transparent energy forms at the western wall, revealing the empty black cavern beyond. This is no mere glass, it's a force field.
Oh.
There is a device over to the side that has been worked upon but is not finished. You can tell at a glance, Sarah. If you wish to identify it, give me a knowledge engineering DC 40.
A very high chance.
Yeah, okay. You identify that it seems to be a radio transmitter that she has been, like, scrounging together machines to make that she has not finished.
Oh.
Sela will then, after her little brace of alcoholic burn, then kind of say to you, "So, you're adventurers. You've defeated the Kevoth Kul but not slain him. And you are here to kill Unity?"
Yes.
Important question. Who was in charge of the Technic League when you went missing?
Missing? I have not been missing. I simply have made my way in here.
Well,
On
they think
duty.
you've been missing for a while.
Good lord, that fool Zyto. I knew he had it out for me. He's done
He's
that
dead.
so that I've been labeled an enemy of the League.
He's dead.
Tell me, but
He's
Yeah,
dead.
Zato, he's dead.
He's dead.
We
Yeah,
killed
we
him.
killed him before coming in here.
her eyes just go wide and she just stares at you. All the other League members are just like, what?
He had decided to side with Unity, so he was in our way.
Wait, no. You've slain Zyto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
twice.
Twice,
Yeah.
technically, yeah.
For him,
Yeah, actually 3 times, if you want to really count
She
it.
spins around and, like, puts her metal hand under her chin. You can see she's thinking, and she begins mumbling to herself. It makes sense. That's why it happened. No wonder the machines had gone so wild. If he was working for Unity, and then... You've caused all of this.
I'm sorry.
You've done this. No wonder the machines have gone wild. If Osman Sadao was absolutely working for Unity and you've slain it, the machines have gone berserk because you've defeated him. Wait, the Annihilator! Is the Annihilator still guarding the door?
we
it's
shut it down.
sleeping.
What are you? Who are you people?
We are
the girl with the
adventurers.
like if
Tuesday nights.
Former amnesiac, former Technic League lieutenant.
like this reminds
There's a
me
lot of formers for me, actually.
Why are you here? What here specifically?
to
Oh.
kill Unity.
No, she's talking about, like, right here. Why are we in this building?
Oh.
We got in here because we were getting shot by lasers.
and we're looking for
dear.
a thingy-mabob.
Must apologize. That was a defense that we had put up in case the robots or those other cultists tried to attack.
We're trying to
We've
fix
been
the
holed up in here for
monorail.
quite a long time.
Well, fear not. We'll get you out.
It's fine. We'll deactivate it. Wait. Why didn't you use the monorail system? Why did you come in here?
The
Oh,
monorail's
the monorail's
broken.
down.
He's missed.
Oh. Well, that was my doing.
Oh, wow.
They were
Then why'd you
transporting
ask?
machines and other forms of... I tell you what. How about... Wait. Oh my god.
How about we start with...
Who's the
from
current leader
beginning?
of the Technic League?
Zernabeth.
Yeah, her.
That witch! She's
Yeah, that's
Here's
her actual
why.
class, from my understanding.
Also,
Here's why. The Technic League is, no more.
And it's
yeah,
still
were you
kinda
part of
there.
the? Were you part of the research?
She
And
has a horrified look on her face as she turns to look at the ash giant right next to her, who then starts looking down at her.
were you part of the research?
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh. Vaughn's starting to ask, like, oh, wait, I didn't. Vaughn's starting to ask, like, was she part of the research side or part of the war crime side?
I mean, so the leak's technically still there, though, guys. Like,
yeah, the
It's just
research side
repurposed.
exists.
yeah, it's
The
just
building is there.
repurposed.
The
It's
building's probably not there, actually.
Yeah, but there's
Not
still
anymore.
an organization. Oh yeah, Kivov Cool has fucking leveled that thing. He's gonna
Okay.
use it for, like, I don't know, like a ball
So-
pit made out of skulls.
Toilet.
Sela, the ash giant just unfortunately rolled poorly. The ash giant says in its nasty voice,
Freedom at last!
and takes its club and goes to just destroy Sela, who spins around, and she and the other commandos just level it with firepower. It kind of falls into the force field here, and which shocks it, and the thing just dies.
What was that all about?
Probably the same thing that happened with us. They abused those creatures, and
Alright.
with good reason.
Vaughn's like, all right, I'll try again. Were you part of the research side or the war crimes side?
War
Of the
crimes,
league.
my boy, are drastically dependent on which side of an engagement wins said
You know what I
engagement.
mean.
But if I was to assume you're some of the do-gooders of this world, I would answer both.
I mean, I would say, Sela, we were the victors in this engagement, so
Indeed.
They were
So,
war crimes.
Another question that you might want to ponder very carefully is, when you leave, are you loyal to Kevoth Cool?
who do you want me to be loyal to?
Well, if you're loyal to Kevoth Cool, you don't get hunted down and killed.
yeah,
see.
he's
Well,
building a ball pit
That
made of
doesn't answer
skulls.
my question. I am at your mercy, and I only wish to leave this place. We've been held up in here for weeks. Months, I believe, actually. So,
Well,
which side do you wish me to be upon?
well, if you would like to continue living and continue research, you can go hash it out with Zernabeth. They moved out of out of Starfall. I don't know what city they're going to, but somewhere far away from Kevoth.
We still have that
Uh,
comm bead. We could contact her
That's true.
once we get out of here, of course.
We might
Uh,
have to finish her rig over there and a point to the radio for that to
No.
work. We are
know.
miles
Yeah.
underground.
Yes, but once we get out of Silvermount, we can contact Zernabeth.
Well, at any rate, do you need any further assistance from us? I'll very
Yes.
happily restore the monorail if that's what you wish to do, if you want to continue your suicidal endeavor.
Yes.
You've been here for years.
I've been here for months. Wait, how long has it been?
What were you
Gee.
doing here?
We have been in here in attempts to best the score of our previous ruler, but we stumbled upon forces beyond our level of engagement.
Have you
right.
seen the dragon?
The what?
The dragon. The
Oh,
space
yeah.
dragon.
There's a space dragon in here somewhere.
Okay, I wish to leave now. I wish good luck to you. We are going to be gone. Here, take this. She gives, she hands Peter the Dinglehopper.
Oh.
Would you like me to fix
Thanks.
your radio before you go so that you can at least contact
No,
somebody?
no. It has no more use to me. I just simply wish to be rid of this mountain of metal. Come, men.
Yes.
Do you have any more of those guns?
What?
Is there leak?
No. Farewell. Oh, and I'll deactivate the lasers on the way out. Oh, one last thing.
Yes.
If you truly do wish to engage with Unity, and really wish to see yourselves slain, look no further than the westernmost area of this place. There was a robot larger than any I'd ever seen before, and I have created entire colossi of iron.
The Overlord?
The what? Sure,
Overlord robot.
that name would be befitting of such a creature.
Oh, yes, we need
What
to kill
we're
it.
hunting.
Yes. Well, it slew my entire retinue of soldiers that I brought down here, and we were chased upon in here several weeks ago.
Oh,
Is it through that door?
Probably fine.
Yes, that is the door, but you can also access it through a hallway that travels west out of here. Good luck!
Hey, wait, one
And-
question. How do you deal with the void?
The void? Can you not fly? How did you get here?
We can, but can you breathe in it?
Rich.
Oh, absolutely, yes. It's just empty space.
Oh, good.
Yes. Well, good luck.
So
They sprint out of here.
Still
So-
I
have
should
voice.
probably warn them that, they'll be fine. They have a big gun.
So I absolutely
Very
love
much.
how like we fucking M Bison this entire thing from the Street Fighter movie, where they're like, "What? This is the most impactful day of my life," and we're like, "For us, it was just another Tuesday, you know, just walks in there, dealt with the problem."
Who are you people? We're adventurers. What'd you expect?
Yeah, like this is our day job. Come on.
I add a spring, a piece of gum, and I raise the antenna by 2 inches, and now we're picking up old-time jazz from Andoran.
It will, in fact.
Marty, you still have the voice thing.
Good. I wish to be a robot the entire time.
Cool.
Sorry. Thank you for reminding me. I can't ever tell when that thing's still on. I will require a DC something knowledge engineering check. Let me see here. Yes, a DC 40. And it will require some time.
Ooh, technomancy. Add 10 to whatever this roll is, because I'm too lazy to type it.
While Sarah's looking over the thing, Vaughn is like, "Oh right, that is how the technically declared who their leader was. Is whoever got deepest into Silvermount." It's like, if we clear Silvermount, does that mean I have
No.
claim to the research side that's left? Like,
Neither you or me.
Technically speaking, since you are a member, yes.
Technically
Sarah, you wouldn't
speaking.
have a claim since you've never joined.
I would just have to build something for them, and they'd be fine.
Sarah, can I get a 2d4 roll, please?
Yeah.
This is the number of hours it takes you. It takes you 3 hours. You scrounge around a lot of the parts, and you actually have to disassemble many of the monitors in the area, the main room here. But you do get the thing actually working. The main issue is, so the way these things work is they have a length that they can go through, that they can reach through, and every like 10 feet of certain materials either counts as double or triple that like level, or it just simply removes a certain amount of the length that they can travel. This thing was working when you started, but now it's actually able to pick up certain transmissions from within Starfall.
Ooh.
Basically, you had to increase its range enough so that the fucking, hundreds upon hundreds of feet of glossite, stone, and other materials weren't so much of a detriment. It's extremely staticky, though, but this is the best you can do.
hey Sarah, can you check the Mets score?
It's all about the Mets, baby.
It's all about the Mets, baby.
It is indeed all about the Mets.
Says Cassandra. But yes. You all
Do I
kind
hear
of take
anything of interest on the radio?
I mean, honestly, it's very hard to, like, listen. You are picking stuff up now, but it's super staticky. You get a lot of... A lot of that kind of shit.
You guys ever listen to Binary?
No.
Should learn how to read Binary. It's interesting.
You take the time Sarah's doing that to search the area over. There are several crates of goo tubes in the area.
Ooh. Aw, shit. That's
Hell
that's,
yeah.
Poor men, surviving off nothing but goo, and not even the fun kind.
What kind of...
This place also has a bathroom, right meow, and a little laboratory section up here. As well as all that, there are 17 goo tubes. They are not, like, old and poisonous.
Vaughn will consume.
Consume.
He's like, oh, go tubes.
It's like, oh
He
shit,
just
you got
grabs
some
it.
of them goo tubes? I grab a goo tube. What flavor of goo tube is it?
Strawberry.
What
Ah,
flavor did
shit.
Vaughn get?
Gravy.
Oh, I wish. No, let's see. It is a food that you're not familiar with, actually. It seems to be in Droffin.
What is Vaughn's like,
I mean, you can, like, kind of pop it
Tastes
and
like
then
chicken.
before.
yeah, push a little bit out, and it tastes like chicken pizza. Like pizza with chicken on it.
Ooh, like a CB. R. There, my brain went blank. I couldn't think.
It tastes like exactly what I just mentioned. It tastes like a pizza if you put chicken in it.
Sarah sits down on this plinth and is like,
So not
kinda
boneless
basking.
pizza.
Yeah, this place is like a fully proper functioning technical facility. It's quite clean. Say what you will about the Technic League, they are very clean people, at least.
I wish Connor could see this place.
Yeah, that is true.
Like John Carter from
No, you
the
weren't here
Terminator
for
film?
actually. Yeah, Connor Bain was the one of the leaders of the first town that everyone wandered around in.
Torch.
Yeah, Torch. He was kind of the like science Chad bro of the town, and everyone loved him. He was a cool guy. In fact, the first mission of the game is rescuing him because he's been missing for some time.
He's the reason Sarah was in Torch. He took
Yep.
her in.
Like that is her campaign trait is because she was friends with him. That's why she knows technology, actually.
Sarah makes a comment about they say what you will about the Technic League, at least they're clean or whatever, and like hard cut to Vaughn like making a mess out of the goo tube.
Or like butchering people on the operating tables.
Isama checking one of her weapons, flinching at a bit of pain that she's felt from all the fighting. She says, well, now, we've got everything we need for the monorail system.
Does Vaughn's like, hang on. We were taught. Is everybody else anybody else hurt? Probably
Yes!
need help with that, right?
Rest while we're here.
I am in so much pain.
I'm good, thanks to Salt. I pull out a book and I start reading.
I will help heal people. Just real quick. There's a roll for Isama. 32 health.
Yeah. We can do this off camera because it's just
Yeah, okay.
Well, we'll just assume everyone is healed to full.
Yeah,
because
I have plenty of
yeah,
healing
the
stuff.
multitude of means of healing. You all can also rest in here. There are bunks and sleeping areas if you wish.
Ah, shit. We might have to do that because we did.
The
just
door
level up
locks,
that
and it's protected by a turret or 2 turrets.
I'm completely fine with resting.
Same. Taryn is fatigued, and I do want to be able to cast that new spell that I have.
Indeed.
You may be wondering, Kyle, what's that new spell? Well, it's Fireball. but delayed.
Why don't we have
Fireball,
controlled?
but slow.
The gotcha. All right.
Controlled fireball's the better one.
Excellent. Well,
Terran, why doesn't Terran have the higher level fireball spell that's ice instead?
See, I do, but I also have the new fireball that I call the Tricky Dick, named after our favorite
Nixon?
pyromaniac president.
all right. As you all are, resting and having your moment, the camera's going to pan away, and this is kind of where the game is going to come to an end. But we will pan over to a bit of a teaser for the next session. The camera pans out and fades to black as the heroes kind of find a moment to rest and just gather themselves for the oncoming missions now that they have found the Dingle Hopper to get the monorail station working.
Nice.
The camera fades back in to a lavish, and I mean like a just warm, wet, vibrant jungle setting. A very interesting setting that is just it's night and day from the gray and the white and the black and the steel and glossite of the surrounding areas. It's as if they've taken several treks into the Mwangi Expanse even. A constant light rain accompanied with a bright shining sky make the setting very interesting. Whenever an alien comes on scene, a rather brutish-looking man with a very thick beard, but it looks like a very heavy-set, muscled man, holding a lance, and the only thing showing that he is definitely not human is a rather carapace-looking face, though still rather humanoid, but two strange antennae coming out of his forehead. The figure, in a language the viewers don't understand, but will be translated with little subtitles, will read,
My Lord Chieftain, the God Unity demands greater tithes from us this day.
and a figure sitting on a dark raised throne of steel darkened by shadows that are cast upon him, his yellow eyes gleaming, and what seems to be a tail whipping rather anxiously side to side, are the only things that reveal this creature. He opens his mouth to reveal rows and rows of serrated teeth, and simply says, Well then, what are we waiting for? Prepare the servants. The blood and tithe of fuel shall be sated this day. In that, ladies and germs, is where we are going to bring an end to tonight's episode of Iron Gods. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share us all around, everybody. Be sure to leave a comment to say what you liked and what you didn't like. And I'm going to sign us all out by saying goodbye to my lovely adventurers. From the left to right, we have Sarah Hitchkin, our Callistrian badass with a whip.
Good night, everyone.
We next have our brawny badass paladin-y boy, Peter Hastings.
Goodbye.
Our mobile turret, Taryn Gates.
I finally thought of what my favorite Christmas film is, and it's Jingle All the Way.
Which one is that?
The Arnold Schwarzenegger
They
one.
jingle all the way.
That's okay. And lastly, Von Worn Eyes Elnash.
Mine continues to be Die Hard.
Hell yeah.
Excellent
I'm Luke
choice.
Kenny. I'm the DM. I'm your boy for Tuesdays. You can find us here every now Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Usually at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, except on Thursdays where it's 9 for the late nights game. Be sure to check in as well tomorrow because we're going to have a very exciting superhero-themed game. Very different from the ones we've been doing. We're going to be playing Mutants and Masterminds. A very, very fun setting. And also the very first game that I used to DM. So, I know that went in and out. Well, but with that being said, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night
Bye.
forever.